This train is bound for glory, don't carry nothing but the righteous and holy. This train is bound for glory, this train. Hey there, my name is Mark, and I want to just take a moment to let you know about and to invite you to the South City Folk Jam. Now, the South City Folk Jam is simply a gathering of musicians of all skill levels who meet once a month to play a lot of fun songs together. So if you play a folk instrument such as the acoustic guitar or an ukulele or banjo or mandolin or fiddle or bongos, or maybe you just like to sing, I want to invite you to come on out and join the band. Now, when you come, you will be handed a songbook like this that is filled with all different styles of folk music. We use the term folk music in a very generous way, and it can mean anything from really old-timey American classic songs like O Shenandoah or This Train that I was just singing right then, as well as lots of selections from the American folk revival of the 1950s and 60s. So a lot of Bob Dylan, Peter, Paul and Mary, Pete Seeger, all that kind of stuff. As well as we play a lot of just hits from the 60s all the way to the current day, whether it's the Beatles or the Eagles or Joni Mitchell or Green Day or whatever. So we're really all over the map. The thing that really all these songs have in common is that they are all relatively easy to play. So as long as you know your 10 basic chords, then you're going to do just fine at the Folk Jam. So for example, you should know a G chord, a C, D, E, E minor, A minor, B7, B minor, and F. I think that's it. I think I got all 10 there. Now, there are a few outlier chords that show up once in a while, but seriously, if you know those 10 chords, then you're going to be able to get through 90% of our songs with no problem whatsoever. And what I really like about our Folk Jam, amongst many things, not only is it just a lot of fun, but it also that it works for all skill levels of musicians. So if you're a relative beginner, maybe you've only been playing for a couple months, but you know your 10 basic chords, then you're going to do just fine. And you'll get through every song. Now, your rhythm and your strumming might still be in progress, but one of the best ways to really improve, especially with rhythm, is to come and play with better musicians. And so the Folk Jam works great for relative beginners to come on out and watch how your skills are going to really improve. But the Folk Jam also works for really seasoned players. Maybe you've been playing for decades. Well, come on out, and we can always make room for solos and for people to showcase what they can do, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to be together and play music like that. And so our next jam is coming up. It's going to be on Saturday, March 8th, and once again, we'll be back at the South San Francisco Parks and Rec building, which is that shiny new building right on El Camino and Chestnut. The official address is 901 Civic Campus Way, and we will be in room 235, which is on the second floor. Now, for all drop-in classes at the Parks and Rec, there is a $6 drop-in fee that is cash only. So if you could bring that with you on the 8th, that would be much appreciated. And I think that's about it. I hope you come out. I love our Folk Jam. Not only is it fun for me to lead, but I really find it's just been a really sweet way to connect with people, especially in a world where things tend to be pretty frazzled. We're pretty addicted to our screens. And the Folk Jam is just an invitation to take a break. Get out of your homes, get away from screens for a little while, and come connect with real people again. And especially through music, there's just something really special about it. And it's been growing in a very sweet way of not only in numbers, but in the community of it. So I want to invite you to come on out and check it out. Again, it'll be on Saturday, March 8th. That's from 3 o'clock till 5 o'clock in room 235 at the South San Francisco Parks and Rec. This train is bound for glory. This